Hi, my name is Mayrose Salvador. I'm a scientist, an educator, and I'm the executive director of Pueblo Science. I came to Canada in 2001 for my graduate school at the University of Toronto. I came in as a master's student, and first impressions here in Canada, it was cold. I love the old houses from Ilocos, so vegan. We loved going to vegan when I was in elementary and high school, and so coming here, all the houses were, Victorian era, and that was just amazing to me. It gave me a lot of happiness just walking around the neighborhood and admiring the houses around this community. As an immigrant, we are always struggling with homesickness. This was the first time that I was away from my family, and I came here by myself. My co-founder, Santiago, actually became a second family here, and so that was really nice that there was a bit of a community that welcomed you and showed me where I can get lechon or adobo and all of those Filipino food that you kind of miss and a taste of back home. So as a scientist, you're always looking at problems and how you can try to solve them. In my research, I worked on semiconductors and trying to create better materials for solar cell applications. But we also do a lot of projects in the Philippines in relation to solar panels, actually. So in 2019, we had a project of putting solar lighting in one of the remote communities in Palawan. So I was kind of heavily involved with that, along with other scientists from the University of Toronto. I visit the University of the Philippines quite a bit, and so I've been involved in researches like using optical sciences to try to detect parasites on agricultural land. So we do double a little bit of, okay, how can we use the knowledge that we now have in science and technology to make the quality of life for Filipinos in the Philippines better. So we try to go visit every year, and I mentioned I'm the executive director of Pueblo Science. That's actually my baby. I started this together with Santiago. She's from Palawan in 2010, and the goal there, because we're both scientists and we always go home and we talk to people around the Philippines. Back in 2010, science is still very chalk and talk, and as a scientist, I know that that's not the way to engage a young student to go into sciences. Pueblo is about, we visit some communities, we train teachers on how to make science more fun for classrooms. It's not boring, it's not chalk and talk and about regurgitating your what you learned for your exam. It has to be about appreciating the world around you and knowing how to solve problems. And then we have people who are STEM professionals who visit the community and gets to meet the students, and we're hoping that will plant a seed as role models for a lot of these kids in the barrios in the Philippines. So Pueblo Science was all about bringing hands-on activities using locally available materials, so the teachers will have no problem implementing those activities in their classrooms. It has to be low cost, affordable. But this year we're actually incorporating robotics, because this is a part of the curriculum that the Department of Education has recently rolled out. The teachers will be creating some robotic cars, and there are some sensors that we will be attaching to it, like vibration sensors, temperature, all these things that could be used as a tool, as a kit that then they can use in their classrooms to discuss topics in their curriculum. We're hoping that by learning a lot of these sensors and electronics and programming, we can get them thinking, how can they use this technology to put solutions on problems that they see around their community. And it's in addition to just going to the Philippines this year, we're actually going to visit Indonesia as well for the very first time, and quite excited about this prospect of bringing this program to other places as well. You know, I started Pueblo Science thinking about the Philippines and about giving back, about trying to make change, trying to create, especially in the remote community where I came from and other communities around the Philippines. And so we're always thinking about when we do design activities in the sciences, we're thinking about those communities and what will work for the Filipino people, and that's it's helpful that I'm from the Philippines actually, because there's always kind of these issues in science that it's North America, the global North, bringing solutions to the global South, but I was educated there, I come from there, and so being a Filipino, trying to create change and providing solutions in the Philippines is I think a great perspective. We try to help our kababayans there, kids, teachers, and we go to the remote communities and try to listen to the farmers, to the fishermen, and see how we can use our knowledge to create solutions for problems that they are facing. Well, Filipinos are known to be, we're happy people. It doesn't matter where we are, we're very friendly. And we're very resilient. Wherever we are around the world, we're very adaptable. We try to blend in, but at the same time, I think many of us are always thinking about the Philippines and how we can make our country of origin a better place to live in. I know that a lot of Filipinos are trying to support a lot of people back home in their own small way, but I'd like to kind of encourage more people to be doing that and think of maybe outside your family as well. Think of the community where you came from. Think of the school where you went to elementary, where you went to study in elementary or high school, and how can we try to help them create better futures for the next generation. And so, Pueblo Science is always looking for volunteers. We're always looking for support to help us engage more students in science, technology, engineering, and math, and create the next generation of innovators and problem solvers in the Philippines. So we're always looking for people, allies to be able to do that. But also we're looking for collaborations, and so if anyone is wanting to invite us to go to their communities, please contact us and we'll be happy to help.